This video is a how-to install the SwedeTech CR125 stainless steel flywheel cover. You'll notice on the cover there's a little tab. This tab is here intentionally, and after we install the flywheel cover, we're going to bend this tab over to line up right here against the clutch lifter arm. If this stock arm breaks off, what will happen is the whole lifter will migrate out of the case. You'll lose the operation of your clutch. And no doubt it'll happen during the main event at the Super Nationals, biggest race of your life, and that'll be the "oh, I could have won but" story. So without further ado, we're going to install this thing. So you want to put in all 4 button head screws first. And you want to make sure everything's as centered up as possible. There's also a good time to make sure that the flywheel cover actually clears the flywheel. Many of you are buying engines off eBay and other sources, and there could be different versions of the flywheel. Our parts are designed specifically around the 1999 engine because that is what is legal for most organized events. And the stainless steel button heads, it will require a 4mm Allen wrench. So you just want to really lightly snug the 4 bolts. You want to make sure you have the clearance. Everything looks all centered up. Make sure you didn't pinch anything off over here. This is also a good time to turn the engine around, and you want to look through the air cooling slot. Make sure the flywheel clears. You want to make sure there's no damage on the case or the flywheel cover itself. You're going to snug the stainless steel bolts up. And you're going to torque them to about 7 to 8 foot-pounds. And the final step is to, again, take this tab, we're going to bend it down, and you want to try to mimic the same air gap as the stock stator plate. And what we're going to try to do first is use the same Allen wrench that we used to install the plate. This one happens to be a T-handle with a nice grip. And you're going to secure the engine because it's going to take a little bit of force. And you want to kind of hammer it down. And you want to be careful not to do that. And you may need a hammer. And you want to look inside. You don't want to go too far because you don't want that little tab to go behind the stock lifter stay. You want to get it pretty close. And then you can fine-tune with a screwdriver. You can come in right here and just bend it over. And there's going to be a little bit of a spring action. So you could actually twist it so it hits the clutch lifter arm, and it should spring back a little bit. But you do want to maintain an air gap. So you want to check that, make sure it's not rubbing, there's no interference. And that's it. Your flywheel cover is installed and you're ready to go.